Why is it important to focus on a present moment? That's a million-dollar question in the practice of mindfulness, because the whole practice rests on this idea of present moment focus, right? So let's see, what is our experience of the present moment usually? In the present moment, actually, at this moment, you are sitting. Your seat of the body is connected to the ground. You are feeling a certain temperature. There are certain sounds around you, okay? But often, this perception that is coming in from life as it is something that we are not aware of, because we are caught up in just one area of our experience, which is our thinking. Now, what often happens is when we are caught up in thinking, our thinking is either about what happened in the past, what's going to happen in the future, or some kind of an imaginative story, commentary, storytelling that is going on. If you experience your thinking, you will see it is rarely about or in this moment. Now, the reality of our lives is only in this moment. Everything else is fiction. Everything in the past, future actually is fiction. It's a story that is continuing from moment to moment. So what happens is we start investing heavily in the story and we reduce our investment in the reality of our life. The opportunity for real joy, the opportunity for real experience is only in the present moment. But it's as though we are caught up in this movie of the mind, which is very stimulating, which is calling the present moment boring, and therefore we ignore it. We stay in this movie that our mind keeps making, and before we know, we are hijacked by the story of this movie with very little chance to really have a relationship with life, to have a relationship with the reality, to take a few restful breaths, to enjoy the plants, to hear some sounds that are happening, and to just take life in for whatever it really is. So it's important to understand that our sense perceptions experience reality at one level, and then thinking becomes like a superimposed layer on the reality. And it blocks us from experiencing our real life and having a good relationship with our life. So we are always substituting the truth for the movie, so to say. And that's why the practice of being in the present moment is a practice of actually living your life. It's a practice of actually connecting with who you are, of what's happening around you, and being grounded and settled and focused. So it's an extremely important part of the mindfulness practice.